After pursuing law in India, a lot of you have questions as to your career, the career you should choose. And many of your questions are directly related to the field of judiciary or how to become a judge in India. You don't need to know whether you can become a judge after you have experience of 10 years or 15 years as an advocate, but your query is whether you can become a judge or you can hold the post of a civil judge in India after clearing your law exam. So I will be telling you all about the lower judiciary and the exams that are related to it. Stay tuned for all the FAQs that you may have in mind. Hi guys, this is Isha Kapoor and you're watching Vlawgish. The first question that I'm often asked is related to the eligibility. When do I become eligible to become a judge in India? So to become eligible for that, you need to first pass an examination. To take that examination, which is often referred to as the PCSJ examination, which is conducted for different states by high courts of different states, for around 24 states if I talk about today. Before that, you need to be a citizen of India, you need to be of at least 22 years of age, and you need to have a valid law degree in your hand from a recognized college. After that, you need to get enrolled as an advocate in India. Once you're done with all of this, once you have completed this checklist, you can give any number of exams of any number of state judiciaries that you may like. For that, you will have to continuously keep checking the websites of various high courts and the all other required websites. Now, after you have completed this checklist, your only target should be to clear this examination. This examination is not a one-step ladder. This is actually something like a ladder which takes you to a very high pedestal. Therefore, the examination is divided into 3 steps. The first of that step is called the prelim or the preliminary examination. The aspirants often refer to it as the prelims. In the preliminary examination, you are tested on various subjects, languages, general knowledge and other things among these. Second step is that of the mains examination, where it is a theory-based examination where you're tested on your writing skills, the way you write answers, the way you write judgments, the way you analyze, the way you present your thoughts, the way you write essays. Once you clear these 2 steps, that is the preliminary examination and the main examination, you are then directed to the third and final step of this exam, that is the judicial services examination of any state, whichever state you are choosing. The third and the final step is that of the viva voce examination. The viva voce examination is taken by a panel. That panel consists of honorable judges or any other eminent personalities. In that panel, an interview of yours is conducted, where again you are tested on various grounds. The questions may be asked from the field of any law, from the subjects, from the syllabus that must have been given to you before the examination, or from any other area. Because it is an interview, it knows no bounds. Therefore, you must be fully prepared as a person, as an advocate, a person who's an aspirant of judiciary to give this kind of examination of viva voce. This viva voce is not a very easy examination to crack. It is not a piece of cake definitely, but it's not impossible to crack, because a lot of people, we have many examples before us, many young aspirants who have cracked it and who are doing really well in the field. So once you clear this mains examination, prelims examination and the interview, then you become eligible, you become qualified to become a judge in India. A lot of questions were directed to me where students asked whether I can become a ASJ sessions judge, additional sessions judge in India by clearing this examination. The answer to this is clearly a no. Because once you clear this judicial services examination, you get appointed to the post of civil judge junior division or any other post of the similar nature, but to a junior division. You cannot become an ASJ directly. That happens only after you are promoted in the service. Now, all of you must have heard of judicial academies, just as the Delhi Judicial Academy. Many of the students also go for internships there. There are many internship opportunities that keep coming up after time to time. So once you clear these 3 steps, that is the prelims, mains and the viva voce, you are then taken to the judicial academy, the respective judicial academy of the respective state for which you must have given the examination and cleared it. There in the judicial academy, you are given training to be appointed as a judge for 1 year. After that 1 year, you certainly hold the post and conduct matters, take up matters by your own self. That is, you become a judge, you sit as a judge and you take up the matters, you decide the matters, you write judgments, you pass orders on your own self, because you now have acquired that kind of training that was required. So it is not that just suddenly after you clear the examination, you are taken to the seat and you are told to write a judgment or an order. That doesn't happen. Next question. How do I know where we have vacancy, where can I apply for this year? Then you must know that there are about 24 states in India who are conducting their own judicial service examination. I will be wrong if I say that states conduct, but high courts conduct this examination. The Public Service Commission conduct this examination, the entire examination. So you have to keep an eye on the respective websites for sure. If you think it's very difficult for you to prepare on your own or keep an eye on all the platforms that are there, all the websites that are there, then you can go on to the Toprankers website for the Judiciary Gold examination. They give you all the preparation material, they remind you of all the dates for the examination, and they even coach you, guide you for the entire judicial services examination, and that includes the viva voce also, the mains exam also. So I have given you the link in the description box. If you click on that link, you will get to know a lot of information about these judiciary examinations in India. This video is limited to giving you information about certain FAQs or questions that I got, but this link will give you the detailed information on everything that's related to the judicial service examination. Now the next question is, a lot of you people asked me whether I can give or whether I can apply for more than one states in a single year. So the answer to this is a clear yes. You can apply for Delhi, Haryana, Rajasthan, MP and any other state. And you can give all these exams in 1 year. There is no bar to that. Of course, there are some states which say that, just like Delhi. Delhi says if you are giving the judicial service examination, then you have a maximum number of attempts that you can do, which are 6, which are obviously relaxed for certain other categories. All the details you will get on the link that I have given to you. Through that link, if you think you need certain kind of assistance in your preparation, or you are those kind of students who want to enroll for some coaching, you need help regarding the structure of the examination, the study pattern, the material that you should study first, then you can go on to this link again and you will be able to find a lot of courses that will suit you people. These courses are available to you at discounted prices at this time. That is, what I saw the best was that when they approached me, they directly told me that ma'am, the course that was for rupees 1 lakh for a student, we have given a huge discount on that, and that is now at least at a discounted price of rupees 50 to 60,000. I said no, I need more perks for the subscribers of Vlawgish. So they were very polite and humble to extend a 10% discount extra on this price as well to the subscribers of Vlawgish. So if you go on to this link and if you want to choose any course for your judicial services examination preparation, and if you use the code Vlawgish at the time of checkout, at the time of payment, then you will get a further 10% off on the course that you're choosing. The next hot question that I've got from many of the students is that, how do I choose for the states that I should give the exam? So the simple answer to this is, look at the syllabus. Why do I say that? Because there are some states where knowing the regional language is compulsory and knowing the regional laws is also compulsory. If I talk about Delhi, then they don't need any regional language to be learnt. But if I talk about Punjab, you definitely have an exam on Punjabi there, and that is for a whole lot of 150 marks. You cannot afford to miss on so much marks just because you don't know a language. So it's better to not choose the state where you don't know the regional language. I think it will not be a very good idea to learn the regional language just to crack this exam for that respective state. But if you are from the state, if you know the regional language very well, then I think you should definitely go for it. Because these are the states where in lower judiciary, even proceedings are conducted in those languages many a times practically. And the documents that you will get, the litigants that will be before you will also speak that language. So the judge must also be equipped with the knowledge of that language to be efficient in their work. That is the logic behind it. Other than this, Maharashtra, Kerala, Gujarat, these are also those states, and Goa as well. These are also those states which have made it compulsory for the person appearing for the exam to know the regional language, because they have an entire paper dedicated to the language. Other than this, see, if I go to the prelims and mains exams as well, it is not like prelims exams is just one paper. It is divided into different sections. So in most of the states there are around 3 sections, but in many states there are 4 and 5 sections as well. So in those sections, one paper will be for the civil law, the other paper will be for the criminal laws, the third paper will be for the language, fourth paper will be for the GK and other related stuff. So you need to be well versed with all of that if you want to prepare for the examination. Again, when you're choosing the state, you must also have the knowledge of regional laws. So if you're choosing Delhi, you must know the Delhi Rent Control Act. Otherwise, you will not be able to attempt those questions. You will miss on those marks directly. If you're choosing the state of Madhya Pradesh, then you must know the regional laws, regional legislation such as MP Accommodation Control Act, MP Land Revenue Act, and if you don't know it, you will directly miss on the marks that are dedicated to those. So before choosing any states, do look at the detailed syllabus that you have for the state. Otherwise, you may commit a mistake in choosing any state. Some people also ask whether I should fill forms for 15-20 states or for all the 24 states. In my opinion, you should not do that, because there is a limit on what your mind can remember. So if you are preparing for the examination, I don't want you to be totally perplexed and clueless, because you have a lot of legislations in your plate and a lot of languages in your plate. So you're learning Punjabi, you're learning the regional language of Kerala, you're learning Marathi, alongside you're also preparing the regional laws of Delhi, of Maharashtra, of Gujarat. That won't help you in any manner. So it's better that you choose any 4 or 5 states that suit you and you prepare for that very nicely. Give your 100% to it. And if you need any assistance, any guidance in that, I've already told you about the Judiciary Gold platform, the Judiciary Gold courses by the Toprankers. It is a Toprankers initiative. It is specially made for all those people who want to crack the judicial services examinations. These batches are for 1 year, 6 months, for 2 years. So you can choose the batch that suits you well. Even if you choose a batch for 6 months, you will be able to know what all they are giving to you, and if you need to extend your batch, you will be free to do that. Their teachers are excellent. They are all over the internet these days, and therefore it is from the internet only, from the YouTube only, that I got to know about them, and I was really impressed by all the work that they are doing, by the kind of material that they are providing. They are also giving you test series and evaluative series to check whether the student is able to cope up with all the pressure that is coming up with these legislations, languages, GK and all of that. In addition to this, many of you also asked whether I need to be well versed with the English language if I want to clear the judiciary examination. Yes, it is a requirement in some of the states. The reason is because, say for example MP has an entire paper dedicated to the writing, your writing skills. So you will get questions related to Pressy writing, essay writing, then you will get translations, that is from Hindi to English, and then from Hindi to English, and then from English to Hindi as well. So you must know that also. Then you will also get questions related to writing on social issues, legal issues. You must be able to write concisely, give information, and not be grammatically correct at the same time. Other than that, your writing skills and your language skills are also very important in such papers where you are asked to write on, or you are asked to prepare an order, prepare a judgment, just as a judge does in the court. You may also be asked in the examination to frame a charge. That is, a question may be there on framing of charges or on framing of issues, writing a complete judgment, writing a complete order, just as a judge does. So they will also analyze your ability to write judgments, to understand issues, to frame issues from the facts that are given to you, and they will be able to analyze from all of this whether you will be able to work efficiently, function efficiently as a judge in India. It is certainly a reputed post, but it comes with a lot of responsibility, and therefore this entire procedure appears to be so long, so lengthy. But it's all worth it in the end. That's what I have heard from people who are there in the judiciary. In case you think that there are certain questions which I failed to cover in this video, you can let me know in the comment section and I will address that through another video or in the comments only. You can also reach to me through Instagram, through my stories on Instagram, because I'll not be able to reply to each and every message that I get, so that I can answer all of the questions. I keep doing question answer session there on my stories, so you may be able to get some help from there. In case you think I should also prepare a video on higher judiciary entry, then let me know that as well. I will do my bit for you guys. And don't forget, if you need any kind of assistance for the judiciary examinations for any state, then you can simply go to the link given in the description box and purchase any of the courses. Start your preparation from today. You don't have any reason to feel demotivated at all. If you're in the second, third, fourth year, fifth year of your law, it is the right time to start your judiciary preparation. And make sure that you do a lot of self-study as well, because that helps the best. But if you're choosing Toprankers, if you're choosing Judiciary Gold by Toprankers, do not forget to use the code Vlawgish, because you'll get an additional 10% off, which is an offer for you for this month at this time. Thank you so much. I will meet you very soon again with a new video on a new concept. Bye for now.